To the air. It's Vick. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now. Vick on the move left. Now he'll run it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Vick. Touchdown, Green Bay. Coup able to add the extra point. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Daniels starts with a pass. That's caught by Greg Olsen.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Washington.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Vick. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pick.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Packers first down.
To throw, here's Vick. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down by Keon Jones. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 35-yard line.
Vick gonna look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, Vick. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Packers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. He's setting up 2nd and 2. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yo, what up, what up?
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop.
It's second and
Let's go
8.
now.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Third and 11. Operating from the gun. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Their own 31-yard line.
Warriors 70s.
Sanders now to the air right away. That's into the hands of Wester. And he will go all the way. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Ravens. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. We'll go for 2. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score on that opening drive, but they don't get to 2, and it remains 6-0.
Cam Little to kick off.
Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. To throw is Daniel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On second down, it's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 23, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second down. The 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, Shador. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
At the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It is 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw with Daniels. How dependable is that guy? It's Greg Olsen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter.
Okay, ready?
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Pass caught. That's Lane. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
18 Tiger, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They go play action now with Sanders. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
By
Frankie Louvu in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Off he goes. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one caught by Wester. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Less than a yard.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. Again, it's Sanders. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
A short one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Daniels now on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. This one intercepted. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
As Stewart on first down. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he will score. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Ravens. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming. To throw is Sanders. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now.
All right, everybody want to go do something real quick. Everybody want to go do something real quick.
Throwing is Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the air again is Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Washington.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Cam Little to kick off.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Cam Little to kick off.
Mike went to the gym when he get back. He said he's going to
First
send
half
him
played
invite
out
so
a
get
bit
back at
as
it.
we expected.
Even Mills.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Daniels going to throw again. Forced to his right. Look wide. Get this one complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
Got me, Ranger. Dragon 60.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Escaping to his left. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on fourth down, and they end up with first and goal.
19, Sergeant, 50 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. Out to his right. He's going to, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Cam Little to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Motion man is Johnston. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Shador. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards. That's another.
2 minutes to play in regulation.
At the 37-yard line.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Gain of 7 brings up
They come up for second and 2. Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Baltimore first down.
Gibbs. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's 2nd and inches.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, we just stacked these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Flowers now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, this is Mitchell. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here we go. Set. Trap 50. Trap 50.
They'll throw first play here with Daniels. It's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Ready. Top row 18. Press row 80.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Stay.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that outlet.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Here's another for it. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the...
Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
It's a gain of 18. That's another.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Mitchell up the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore
That
touchdown.
guy is in perfect position to catch that bullshit. He's right there. He's looking at it. He's staring at it. He's marinating it.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Lord.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back-to-back carries here. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Commanders need some big yards in a hurry. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down, Washington.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice drive forward, halted after a couple of yards. Adisa Isaac stops him there. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, his throwaway.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's able to get this down to the 13. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
And the Commanders' first down.
18 Cardinal.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. That's intercepted near the sideline. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the gun, Jackson chased out to his right. He can run it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st down, Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Lamar off the play fake. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Cam Little to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on.
Looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Flush out now to his left. Has it downfield working the left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now a 4th down staring right at him. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but the little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Baltimore